In this video we will be uploading the file back into Knack and then updating the record and then finally refreshing the table. I need to add a Knack module, upload a file and upload the Convertio file, and I can indicate that this is not an image and say OK. Add another Knack module to update a record, which updates a record specified by its ID. And I'm going to update the record from the invoice table. I've just resized my scenario so you can see all the modules. So the record that I want to update is the record that originally started this whole process, which is the invoice record. So if I click into the record ID and locate the invoice record, which is this one here, invoice record module 2, and if I hover over it, the module will pulse. And I want the record ID because this is the record I want to update with the new file. If I scroll down in my list, I have a field in Knack to receive the invoice PDF file. This is a standard file field, and I can upload the file using the file ID, and the file ID will be obtained from the previous Knack module, which is here. So if I hover over file ID, you can see that module pulse. And put the file ID into here and click OK. To refresh the table, I just need to add a callback responder on the webhook. And the webhook, the only option I have is to add a response. And if this whole scenario is successful, it will send back a 200 response saying that the scenario completed correctly. And that will then trigger the JavaScript code inside Knack to refresh the table view. With the exception of adding some error handling, that concludes the building of the scenario. In the next video we'll run the scenario and see if it actually works, and then add some error handling just to make sure it's robust.